figured it out. Welcome, guys. Hello. This is the intro now. I am joined here by Ethan once more to play Undertale. We're getting towards the part of the game that I will struggle on for sure.
Some might say you're gonna have a bad time.
Some might say that, yeah. Ethan is one of those people who say that.
Because we bet this last time that we ended. It was like off camera or something. We bet like, I think John raised the question, how many streams do you think it's gonna take? I say 2 at minimum if he gets really good at it, or if he sucks a lot, then 3. I think 3 would probably be the max. I don't think it's gonna take more than 3.
But if it takes me like 20 streams, it's just endless torches. Like, hey guys, we're back at it.
This is part 67.
67, we're trying to beat the final boss.
At that point, just give up your gaming career. At that point, just never play games again.
Yeah,
my. So you finally arrived. This is gonna be interesting. I don't think he's gonna take you too long. But I don't know. It depends, because you did decently with Undyne. You didn't do terribly. I actually just watched someone recently that played Undyne without healing a single time. Like, no healing. Like, that's nuts. This guy's, Metaton's here. After our first meeting, I realized something ghastly. You're not just a threat to monsters, but humanity as well. Oh my, that's an issue. You see, I can't be a star without an audience. And besides, there are some people that I want to protect. Ha ha ha, eager as always, eh? But don't touch that dial. There's something you haven't accounted for. As any true fan would know, I was first created as a human eradication robot. It was only after becoming a star that I was given a more photogenic body. However, those original functions have never been fully removed. Come any closer and I'll be forced to show you my true form. Fine then. Ready, it's showtime.
This won't be an issue.
Here we go. This is one of my favorite songs in the soundtrack, by the way.
They're already...
Mettaton Neo blocks the way.
They're already in the true form. Right.
Well, this is a different form than the previous one. Oh, or get whatever the nets get. Guess you don't want to join my fan club.
Was that it?
Unfortunately, yes. So, in my personal opinion, that's the one thing I'll change about this game, is that I wish Mettaton Neo, because you fought Mettaton X, not Mettaton Neo. They're 2 different forms. And I just wish, I mean, the game, it's symbolically, that's how powerful you are. You just slash through them in one hit. But like, if I could change it, there are fan-made versions where you fight them, but man, it was so upsetting when I got to that point. I'm like, oh, great, this fight's gonna be awesome. The music is amazing, and you just slash them in one hit.
Yeah, like, I was expecting something. You're like, oh, this fight, I don't think it's gonna take you that long. I'm like, you're right, it doesn't. But
that's what I was saying last time.
The music, you know, it started off strong. They looked cool, and then I just killed them. Like, okay, then I guess we'll continue.
Yeah, so, and the song is its own song in the playlist. It's called Power of Neo. It's like a more heavy metal version of Undyne song, so it's a remix, but it's still like really good, you know.
Right.
And you'll learn more about Neo forms when you play Deltarune. Honestly, Deltarune's not done yet, but in chapter 1 and 2, you'll learn more about Neo forms.
All right then. I guess we'll continue. Because I honestly thought that would take. I mean, I knew it probably wouldn't take that long. Because like I'm just a pro gamer, but like I didn't think I'd.
Also, just to warn everyone at home, everyone John is voiced at this point besides Asgore is all dead. So, I want to remind you that I have a second delay for when my thing pops up, so I will be just a little bit behind.
Yeah, I've murdered all the voices.
You murdered Undyne. You tried to murder the kid, but didn't succeed in that.
Is he still out there?
Away. Yeah, he ran away.
I'll get that kid one day.
That's what the song is called. This is actually a song in the playlist. It's called Long Elevator. Do you want to know what this song? I think I told you this in the Best room, but this is Toby Fox's washing machine.
That makes sense.
Not even joking.
I don't think you told me that, and if you did, I forgot. But
I just find it funny. It's a literal washing machine that's making that sound.
is there
And it's a song in the playlist called. No,
Okay.
you've exhausted the grinding stuff.
Oh, great.
For reasons that you'll see soon.
It's a long hallway.
Well, you are at the top of the castle, so.
That is true. Castles are.
I've always wondered how. I would always wondered who's living in these castle like pillars on the side, because like you don't see anyone here.
Yes. Maybe no one lives there. They're just for decoration.
Yeah, they just made all that stuff for decoration.
Do I need stuff?
Okay, so what? Yeah, what do you have in your box? I just want to check. Okay.
I got instant noodles. I got spider donut, a bunch of snowman pieces, and butterscotch.
Okay, take out butterscotch and all the snowman pieces and the instant noodles.
Oh, okay.
Leave the spider donut. Oh, you can't. Take a legendary hero out of there.
Yeah.
There you go. You're gonna want the noodles. Okay, there you go. So there you go. And then actually well, you're about to get something, so put a snowman piece back in. You'll have another chance to grab it later.
Okay.
But you're about to get something, so might want to leave your inventory. You're gonna need a slot. Howdy, Chara. You finally made it home. Remember when we used to play here?
No.
Hee. Boy, today's gonna be just as fun.
You see that far? No.
Yeah, I do see it. Oh, were you asking, is he that flower? No, he's no.
Oh, okay.
You can, I believe you can check the fridge and it will say something.
No chocolate.
No chocolate.
Is chocolate also despised, or is it just they really don't like chocolate, this particular person?
No, so do you know who the red text is? Because there's a reason it's red.
Is it Asgore? Is that a text, or is it
No.
It's not Asgore. Got it. I've read this already.
You'll meet them later. But they're not Frisk. You're playing as Frisk. I remember when I first woke up here in the garden. I was so scared. I couldn't feel my arms or my legs. My entire body had turned into a flower. Mom, Dad, somebody help me, I called out. But nobody came.
That's what they tell me when I murder everyone.
Also, when you go to the right here, there's a mirror you should interact with as well.
Alrighty. I'll go straight there.
Eventually, they found me crying in the garden. I explained what had happened to them. Then he held me, Chara. He held me with tears in his eyes, saying, There, everything is going to be alright. He was so emotional. But for some reason, I didn't feel anything at all.
Yeah, it's because you're a psychopath. It's me, Chara.
It's me. That's not what it said before. Because you interacted with that before.
Yeah, it's like after everything is still you, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Can I steal from their help? Apparently not.
Still has that sweater. Nothing useful. That's what I look like that's what I look at when I look in my room. Nothing useful.
Yeah. Think about the renovations. Huh. It's a heart-shaped lock inside. I need to take this, yes?
You might want to and you can, yeah, you should take it.
Alright.
So I would info it first, just so you know what it is.
Info. So armor. 99. You can still feel it beating. Huh.
So your current armor is what, 12?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, you might want to use
Yeah,
that.
it definitely seems like it'd be
Right,
helpful.
right where it belongs.
Yeah, the cloudy glasses. What is that? Yeah. It is 6.
That was the invincible longer, I believe.
Yeah, that gave me
Oh,
invincible.
yeah, by 9. Yeah. So this one. hmm. So what about the Sans fight have you seen?
I've seen the fight. I actually don't remember like any of it.
Do you So you know how he acts different than everybody else, right?
Yeah.
So you know that he. So what does he do? Just so I know, you know.
He doesn't he try to like some of his attacks, right? It's like the blue ones you stay still. And then but you don't.
Well, no.
Okay.
So when you attack him, what does he do?
I don't know.
Okay, so you don't know that. So you can take this if you want, but it ultimately doesn't matter.
Okay. Yeah. I'll take it. I'm carrying too much, right? I'll drop the cloudy glasses on the floor.
On the floor.
Yeah, just leave them there. And I'll take a knife. That way I can be like the kid in the meme. It's like, what you got there? A knife.
Now you'll notice it says real knife instead of toy knife.
I'm sure it'll be about time.
About time.
Oh, that seems aggressive. I'm sure it's fine. Was I using
So-
ballet shoes as a weapon?
Yes, and also I wouldn't get rid of those just yet.
Okay, I'll hold on to them.
Oh, there's that thing we missed.
Oh, do I need to go back, or can I go back? Because you said
You could, but
you said there was something I remember now that you said. Oh,
there's something that could greatly help you. It's just up to you if you want to go all the way back. It's not all the way back. It's in Hotland, but it's your choice because we missed it, and you're out of inventory space, so you need to put something in the box.
Yeah.
First.
I will attempt to fight, and if I don't do well, then I will. I might.
I soon realized I didn't feel anything about anyone.
That's called not having emotion.
My compassion had disappeared. And believe me, it's not like I wasn't trying. I wasted weeks with that stupid king, vaguely hoping I would feel something. But it became too much for me. I ran away from home. Eventually, I reached the ruins. Inside, I found her, Chara. I thought of all people, she could make me feel whole again. She failed. Haha. I'm so funny.
You stop interrupting me. I want to murder people.
I realized those two were useless. You realize you murdered 99% of the underground, right? There's no one really left besides one. I realized those two were useless. I became despondent. Despondent?
Despondent, I think.
Yeah, we'll go with that. I just wanted to love someone. I just wanted to care about someone. Chara, you might not believe this, but I decided it wasn't worth living anymore. Not in a world without love. Not in a world without you. So, I decided to follow in your footsteps. I would erase myself from existence. And you know what? I succeeded.
But you're clearly right there. Confirmed.
But as I left this mortal coil, I started to feel apprehensive. If you don't have a soul, what happens when you... Something primal started to burn inside me. No, I thought. I don't want to die. Then I woke up. Like it was all just a bad dream. I was back at the garden. Back at my save point. Interested, I decided to experiment. Again and again, I brought myself to the edge of death. At any point, I could have left this world continue on without me. But as long as I was determined to live, I could go back. Amazing, isn't it, Shara? I was amazed too. At first, I used my powers for good. I became friends with everyone. I solved all their problems flawlessly. Their companionship was amusing. For a while. As time repeated, people proved themselves predictable. What would this person say if I gave this to them? What would they do if I said this to them? Once you know the answer, that's it. That's all they are. It all started because I was curious. Curious what would happen if I killed them. I don't like this, I told myself. I'm just doing this because I have to know what happens. What an excuse. You of all people must know how liberating it is to act this way. At least we're better than those sickos that stand around and watch it happen. Those pathetic people that want to see it but are too weak to do it themselves. I bet someone like that's watching right now, aren't they?
Is that meant to be meta? Am I thinking too much into it?
Nope, that's meta. It's calling you a sicko because you're sitting around and watching it happen.
I thought it was like if a lot of people they don't go on the evil route, they watch it on YouTube.
Yeah, that it's meta in three different ways because it's talking about you. It can mean that, and it's also calling the people watching you, the same thing, for the same reasons. So yeah, it's exactly meta. Yeah, you're right. Nowadays, even that's grown tiring. You understand, Chara?
No.
I've done everything this world has to offer. I've read every book. I've burned every book. I've won every game. I've lost every game. I've appeased everyone. I've killed everyone. Sets of numbers, lines of dialogue, I've seen them all. But you're different. I never could predict you, Chara. Also, people that are going to be yelling at John in the comments, I'm calling her Chara because I believe Kara is spelled Kara. I'm aware that Chara is a thing of character, but that's just how I say it. When I saw you in the ruins, I didn't recognize you. I thought I could frighten you, then steal your soul. I failed. And when I tried to load my save file, it didn't work. Jara, your determination. Somehow, it's even greater than mine. I just have one question for you, Chara. How did you get back to the ruins from here? Wait, I know. She must have taken you when she left. And decided to give you a proper burial, rather than hanging out in the basement forever. But why then? What made you wake up? Did you hear me calling you? It doesn't matter now. I'm so tired of this, Chara. I'm tired of all these people. I'm tired of all these places. I'm tired of being a flower. Chara, there's just one thing left I want to do. Let's finish what we started. Let's free everyone. Then, let's let them see what humanity is really like. That despite it all, this world is still kill or be killed.
It seems reasonable.
Then, well, I had been entertaining a few ways to use that power. But seeing you here changed my mind. Shara, I think if you're around, just living in the surface world doesn't seem so bad. We don't even need to leave it to them like... We don't even need to leave to get them this time. Yeah, that was English I just said. The king has 6 of them locked away. I've tried hundreds of ways to get him to show me them. But he just won't. Chara, I know he'll do it for you. Why am I telling you all this? Chara, I said it before. Even after all this time, you're still the only one that understands me. You won't give me any worthless pity. Creatures like us wouldn't hesitate to kill each other if it mean we got in each other's way. So that's why... What's this feeling? Why am I shaking? Hey, Chara, no hard feelings about back then, right? Hey, what are you doing? Back off! I've changed my mind about all this. This isn't a good idea anymore. You should go back, Chara. This place is fine the way it is. Just stop making that creepy face. This isn't funny. You've got a sick sense of humor. Oh boy. Here we go. Okay, so in that box, that's what's in the box. So you should have your snowman piece. Okay, so I'll let you. So keep the, but you're not gonna survive. No, you're not going to. So just leave what you have now, I guess. And but you're gonna change stuff later, I bet. So. Okay. Oh boy. Hey there, buddy chum pal, buddy pal, chum buddy pal, fellow brother amigo, pal, buddy, friend, chummy chum chum pal. I don't mean to be rude, my friend, pal, home slice, bread slice dog.
What's wrong with you?
Have you heard of that before?
No.
Oh! Hey, do you want me to finish it? I couldn't stop because I did stop because I was gonna laugh because you were probably so confused. Actually, I'll show you the meme later. It's oh my god, it's so funny. Hey yo. You've been busy, huh?
That's one way to put it, yeah.
So, I've got a question for you. You think even the worst person can change?
Probably not.
That everyone can be a good person if they just try?
Maybe.
Alright. Well, here's a better question. Do you want to have a bad time?
Hey, that's like the thing you said to me.
Yeah. Because if you take another step forward, you're really not going to like what happens next. Well, sorry, old lady. This is why I never make promises. It's a beautiful day outside. Birds are singing, flowers are blooming. On days like these, kids like you should be burning in hell.
That's aggressive. That's a lot of things. I died. Was I meant to not die then?
Oh, that was hilarious. I love seeing people's first reaction to that. Oh, it's beautiful. Alright, try again.
I guess.
So his dialogue will be different every time you die, by the way. I'm not even joking. Because he knows when you've died. Hey, you look frustrated about something. Guess I'm pretty good at my job, huh? A beautiful day outside. So this will be the same, but birds are singing, flowers are blooming. On days like these, kids like you should be burning in hell.
Yeah, it's great anger management issues. I died again. Not very good at this.
So this is par for the course. This is par for the course.
Remember, I said, oh, what if I just did a first try? Not gonna happen. Not even close.
Yeah.
Just opens up with like super ultra move, which I know in like video games they wouldn't balance, but like wouldn't every enemy just like go with their strongest attack if they're actually trying to kill you?
Yeah. That expression. You're skipping my dialogue, did it? That's the expression of someone who's died twice in a row. Suffice to say, you look really unsatisfied. Alright. How about we make it a third? Beautiful day outside.
Can't even speed this one up.
I think he wants you to be burning in hell. I think that's what he's trying to say.
Oh
gosh. You got, dude, somebody got worse.
Yeah.
It cannot end now. Tara, stay determined.
But if I don't want to save it, then the stream, half an hour.
End the stream, yeah.
This is gonna be a doozy. Hey,
I don't mean to be rude, my friend, pal, home/bread/dog, but I gotta warn you. You take one more diddly darn step right there, I'm gonna have to diddly darn snap your neck. That expression. That's the expression of someone who's died thrice in a row. Hey, what comes after thrice anyway?
I didn't even know thrice was a word.
Want to help me find out?
Not really.
Did you know it was a beautiful day outside, John?
I thought about that.
Yeah, I was just wondering. Oh, so you should be burning it up. Hey, you survived. Huh? Always wonder why people never use their strongest attack first.
That's what I said.
Here we go. You feel like you're gonna have a bad time. That seems really stupid. What? You think I'm just gonna stand there and take it?
That's unfortunate.
I hope you like the song. You're gonna be hearing it a lot. Just keep attacking. You feel really confident about this.
I know I'm gonna die.
Our reports showed a massive anomaly in this time-space continuum.
Yeah, I'm not confident. I know I'm gonna die, so like, what's the point?
Well, yeah, but if you want to see more attacks, you need to be healing. Someone's jumping left and right, stopping and starting.
I'm dead.
And that you did?
Does falling count as moving for the blue attacks?
Yes, it does.
That's ridiculous.
What do you expect? This is like, okay, for those that are watching that are unaware, I don't know how you'd be unaware. You probably know about Sands, but you probably don't know how crazy this is. So, if you look on like top 10 like boss fights, like top 10 hardest boss fights of all time, Sand is usually in the top 3, if not number 1. He is absolutely insane. John has literally only seen 2 moves out of a possible 55. So John's in for a bad time. That expression. That's the expression of someone who's died twice in a row.
Oh, that's what 4 times in a row is, huh?
Twice? Thrice? Well, won't have to use it again anyways. It's a beautiful day outside.
I really wish I could skip those things. Oh, he got over it.
Oh, you survived miraculously. Anyway, as I was saying, it's a nice day out. Why not relax and take a load off?
So I should probably heal. I don't think 1 HP
You
is gonna
should.
live. I get the steak?
No.
This.
You can use whatever you want.
Legendary tag, increased by 4. Not that that matters because I don't hit him.
What, you think I'm just gonna stand there and take it? So his attacks are like poison also, as I'm sure you've noticed.
Can the poison kill me, or will it always leave me at 1 HP and then actual attack kill me?
It's just like poison. It's just like poison in all other games. It doesn't actually kill you, but it brings you down to 1. You did. Just keep attacking.
It doesn't even matter. I'm not gonna win, so.
Well, but you need, if you want to see more attacks, though.
Wait. No, I mean, like, you said I wanted to save some of these things. If I'm not gonna win, I might as well use them to see the attacks, is what I meant.
Oh, no. The things you should have been saving for is for him. He's the last stop. Like the pie, the snowman pieces, those are all for him. Because if you were trying to win with, like, spider donuts, dude, you would be definitely having a bad time. Because you would be getting nowhere.
Keep attack. Let's have a pie. Here's butterscotch pie. HP was maxed out. Nice. What the hell is that?
So you have 2 items. You have 2 items that max out your HP. It's like platformer. There you go. Well, you don't want to fall. That's the.
You said there you go as soon as I fell. I'm like, are you sure? There you go. That doesn't seem to be great. Because I don't.
I have a delay.
Yeah, I know there's a visual delay, but on my end it was kind of funny.
There you go. As he falls into death. Yeah, when there's sections like that where there's bones on the bottom, you do not want to fall because it's like you should rather be getting hit with the singular bone than falling into the bone pit.
I see. I got a snowman piece. Got 45 HP.
Oh, you're alive.
Snowman piece. The song is really big. Oh.
It is, yeah.
Oh gosh.
The remixes of the song though are like so good. Like I said, once you beat both runs, I'm gonna give you like a link to both to like 2 people I think that do an amazing job of remixing all these songs because they do such a good job.
Better dry.
They're better dry.
Oh.
So if you remember the instant noodles, they used to heal like 8 or something. It was like so garbage. But in the genocide run, they heal max HP. Or not max, but 90.
Why does this keep happening? Dudes. Alright.
That's a defense. Or not a defense, that's an attack. And you're dead. Okay, so this is where I wanted to point out to you. You'll notice that he dodges your attack. So the 99 attack does nothing for you.
Right.
What I would recommend is using an item that has a side benefit, which is the burnt pan in Hotland, which grants you 4 extra HP for each consumable healing item.
Yeah.
So, for example, the instant noodles, those would always heal max because it would be 94. Whereas, like a legendary hero would heal 44 instead of 40, you know? Which doesn't seem like much, but each healing item, that could help.
Yeah.
You could either do that, you could do the invincible longer, but I'm not sure how that works with Sans. I've never done that. And then what am I saying? The belay shoes, yeah, the thing I can't say. I don't think those have a side effect. You can check though.
They used to make me feel incredibly dangerous. That's all it says.
No, they're not. There's no side effect. So it's really just the burnt pan and the and something else. I think it might be that last thing might have been you had to buy or something. I'm not sure.
Then I will go get the burnt pan because anything is better than not having something that's helpful. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because the real knife is great and all, but it doesn't ultimately help you because he dodges your attacks anyway. And like I said, that you've seen this before, but the game knows when you have to backtrack, so it makes it faster for you.
Right. Now that I've seen the fight again, I do remember that he dodges all your attacks because, like, yeah, why would he just stay there? Like,
well, he breaks the fourth wall. Everyone else doesn't do that. They don't know that it's a game. He does though.
right.
And like I said, every time you die to him, he knows. He knows every time.
So he has like, does it count how many times, or does he eventually be like, all right, you're gonna die, just get over it?
No, eventually he'll say, "Let's just get to the point." But it, like, I think it goes up till 10.
That makes sense. Because I was like, it can't just go on forever. It would just be like a counter, but even then they would have to keep giving dialogue forever, and that's impossible.
His dialogue in this fight keeps going on forever, though. So make sure you're reading that. I mean, you can skip the part we've seen, but once you get to a new part,
right.
I'll read it for you. I wonder if it's gonna give you, but nobody came's in here, because
so,
you've killed everyone, but I don't know if it knows. I don't know if it knows you've already met Sans and fought him.
Right. Where's the frying pan?
I think you went the long way, but I think it's to the left. You want to go to the left here.
Oh, it's like a donut.
Yeah, you definitely went the long way, but it's fine.
It looks like some sort of power bracelet. Wait, it's just a croissant. Okay.
It's apparently a reference to Zelda, because apparently in Zelda there's a bracelet that looks like that.
That makes sense.
But I don't play Zelda, so
yeah, I haven't played it.
I didn't know that.
Cool.
So you want to go to, I think it's right floor 1. Because it's in the area where you meet the guards, I think.
Okay.
Oh, you can't go back this way. So maybe it's right, or maybe it's left floor 2? You can always just go back to left floor 1 and like check, but I feel like yeah, if you know what part I'm talking about, it's like you go through, you know, that puzzle that took you not too long, but it was like we have to step on the switches and it like switched the position of the thruster. It was near that area. I know you can get to it. I've seen people use it. And I've used it myself personally because I think it's the best. It's either that, like I said, the cloudy glasses. I don't know if you could do that with Sans. You can do it with Undyne, but I don't. Sans has poison, so I'm not sure if it would even matter.
Right.
Actually, no, it doesn't matter because you're going back to Waterfall. By the way, you're going the wrong way. The thing with Undyne is though she gave you invincibility frames. If you notice, when you get hit by Sans, there's no invincibility frames. You get hit every time.
Yeah.
So I think really the burn pan's really the only solution.
I didn't know that door made a sound.
Well, it's never really been in the Squire before.
Yeah, usually there's music playing until you kill everyone.
So one of the things that I recommend you guys as well, the people listening, or I say listening, I do podcasts a lot, all right? Watching, I recommend. There's someone called Man on the Internet. He basically did a musical for this entire game. Like almost every single song in the soundtrack, he's done a musical for. Oh, I think you just passed it. I think you have to go down and to the right. Yeah, it is. Yep, it's over there.
I see that.
Yep, there it is. Now, do you have an inventory space for it?
Hey, you got to put in paint. Yeah, I put something away because I was like, oh, I need to go get something, so I'll put something in the box.
Okay.
I don't remember what I put in the box.
Nice. Legendary hero looks like.
Yes.
Or the belay shoes. You don't have those anymore.
Yeah.
Unless you threw those away.
It's strange that they give you the real knife after, like, at the end of the game once you really don't need it.
Well, I don't know. There's you don't do any more damage because like I said, he dodges your attacks. So I think it's meant to insinuate that you're a true murderer, right? You're not playing with ballet shoes. You're not playing with an empty gun anymore. You're like a real murderer. Whereas before, like I said before, you're playing with ballet shoes. You know, that's not. I mean, it's a weapon, I guess, but it's not really a weapon.
Right.
Oh.
It's not a deadly weapon.
Yeah. Once you. No. Yeah. And like I said, the text that it was saying like about time and like some stuff like that. It wasn't in red text anymore, but there's that was not Frisk talking anymore. So everything after Metaton essentially that is being said is not Frisk anymore. Did you just go back? Why'd you do that?
Hey, you know what? No question.
I'm currently questioning it. Like, do you not know how to read? It says right flow through right there.
You know, I wasn't really paying attention, to be honest with you. And I would have hoped that you weren't paying attention, but you were paying attention. So that's really on you, for paying attention so much.
Right. Well, I hate to break this to you, John. But you were just stopping bald.
You know what? That's fair.
No. Anytime you're having an argument with someone and they're bald, just say, "Well, you just stop being bald," and then it diffuses their entire argument.
Obviously.
Yeah.
I can't imagine a better response.
Well, how's that bat signal of a bald head working for you?
It's working pretty well, yeah.
Yeah. Does Batman come to your house all the time? Because he's like, "Oh crap, man! Sorry, I thought that was bat
He
signal."
does get a bit confused.
Yeah. I would too if I, someone's bald head was shining the moonlight into my eyes.
Yeah.
I still remember that meme that sends you. Who is that Pokemon? It's your parents. Sends a gravestone.
Yeah. Do I?
You should probably save so you.
Yeah. I should. I'm gonna put the real knife.
Real.
Away. I'm gonna. The real knife.
So I would take the snowman piece and not the legendary hero because the snowman piece technically heals a bit more. So.
Okay. No.
There you go. Yeah. So both the butterscotch pie and the instant noodles both bring you back to max, and then everything else is kind of in the middle.
Got it.
And remember that he's gonna be saying something new here. That expression. That's the expression of someone who's died 5 times in a row. Convenient, huh? That's one for each finger. But soon, you'll need a cool mutant hand to count all of your deaths.
Well, I actually have 2 hands, right? So I could count up to 10.
Ready? Here we go.
Steak. This one's hard to dodge. So I dodged it like perfectly the first time I saw it.
Beginner's luck, man.
Need a check? Missed all of this.
Well, you can just miss anyway because he dodged it. You really suck at this one though. Wow, you managed to get hit by all of them. Nice.
Yeah, I was really trying to get hit by all of them, yeah.
I wondered that, yeah.
The last jump is difficult for me.
Is it?
For me, it is. For most people,
So,
probably not.
You probably won't believe this. So you're already up to 5 deaths, right? My first time beating Sans, I beat him in 10.
Wow.
So the attempt to beat him was when he finally was like, let's get to the point. I only saw the let's get to the point once.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I'm just such a god gamer. Now, I haven't done them in a while, so...
Oh, gosh.
But I maybe could do it again.
Okay.
Have you ever tried not dying?
I did, and then I failed.
Oh, okay. Well, you should try it. You should do better next time.
Got it.
Bing.
Wait, did I... Okay. I wasn't sure if I saved and then switched out my ballet shoes, or if I did which one first. I don't remember.
Yeah. That's the expression of someone who's died 6 times in a row. That's the number of fingers on a mutant hand. But soon, you'll need to find a mutant hand with even more fingers.
Fair point.
Ready?
No. I said no.
Yeah, you were right. You weren't ready, yeah. I mean, you were ready a little bit. Here we go.
I'm waiting for the health to go down for my heal.
Yeah. I do that too.
Attack! Tried. Not succeeded.
Nice. Got good at that one. That one's very easy. Yeah, I think the next one he says will be new.
Oh, this one's hard. No, I'm thinking of a different one.
This one's hard. This one's hard when you first see it. Once you get used to it, it's not that bad.
I was thinking of the one where it has like a bunch of different platforms and there's like bones everywhere.
Oh yeah.
That was fun.
Well, he's a skeleton. So.
That is true.
Was this the one you were talking about?
At least I didn't die.
So, just so you know, so you don't confuse yourself. Unless you're healing yourself to max, waiting doesn't matter. I'll let you die a lot until I tell you this, but there is a strategy with that one.
Go at him.
Until suddenly, everything ends. You felt your sins crawling on your back.
Well, that did not work out.
Well, remember that you should rather be getting hit by those than falling.
Alright, that's right.
I mean, hey, you got the hang of it. I died the first time I saw that. I died on, so.
Well, I have no healing items, so I might as well attack.
Yeah, you might as well attack, yeah. That's your fault, isn't it?
Probably. I don't know what you're talking about. I wasn't listening. I'm trying not to die. Oh, I died.
No, you did.
Not succeeding. Right, try.
So just to give you, just to let you know, you're on to attack 8. Nice job.
Yeah.
Yeah, attack 8.
And I'm guessing there's more than 8 attacks.
You don't remember? There can be a max of like 55, I think. The last one being like utter hell.
Got it.
Like when he said you're gonna be burning in hell, he wasn't kidding. That expression. That's the expression of someone who's died 7 times in a row. Hey, that's good. 7's supposed to be a lucky number. Who knows? Maybe you'll hit the jackpot.
I don't think so.
And that number will multiply tenfold.
Hi. Hello, hi.
Well, we're nearing Christmas time, so pie's gonna be more prominent.
You got any cool plans for Christmas? I asked as if we didn't have a whole conversation the other day about Christmas.
Well, they haven't seen it yet, though. The podcast episode isn't up yet. Plus, your YouTube video could be coming out like way past Christmas.
Yeah, it's likely
so...
not gonna be anywhere close because I'm not even like close to halfway through the pacifist.
No, you're only on the 2nd episode.
Yeah, so it's maybe it'll be around Christmas next year.
Yeah, next year, because yeah, maybe. I mean, to answer your question, not really. We're just having the normal stuff. My plan, the plan is, I like it to stay this way, but the plan is to, I don't know what time. So, what time do you usually start opening presents? Because we usually do it in the morning around like 8:30 to 9.
We kind of do it when just everyone's awake, which is varies. Sometimes it's around the afternoon, sometimes it's in the morning. This year we're actually going up north, so I don't even know what we're doing.
Oh, nice. So do you have any snow where you are right now?
Oh no, it might snow Friday, but
okay.
It's
so you'll be coming to snow.
Yeah.
Because where I'm at, there's not a lot. We just had a quote-unquote storm the other day, but it wasn't too bad. Also, just for your convenience, either this time or the next time, I'm writing these attacks down for you because there is a pattern to them up until a certain point. Because the strategy that I use to just live essentially is I think about what's coming next, and because you only progress the battle if you fight him.
Right.
You'll notice that he doesn't say anything when you heal, so the only way to progress is to attack him. So what the strategy I use is to think about what attack he's about to do and think, oh, do I need to heal this round or am I good at this one?
Right.
So that's why I'm writing these down for you. And you're fine.
Oh, attack. Well, probably not smart, but
we'll see.
So that's the last thing I heard him say.
Yes. If you attack again, that'll be a new one. Oh, nice. Oh, well, that was nice. It was nice. You were doing great. You were an all-star. Oh. I like how I said, oh, you're doing great, man. And then you immediately got hit by all of them.
You should stop saying nice things to me, I think.
You know, I should just insult you. John, you're terrible at this, man. Come on, get better. Dan's movements grow a little wearier.
I don't think I'll be able to live whatever his next attack is, so I'm gonna heal.
No, yeah. Yeah, but like I said, it's better to exhaust healing items than have not use them and die.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, you would have been dead. You're off key, man. Yeah, there you go.
Oh gosh.
This song, Sand is so relevant to today's time that Megalovania is literally a song in Super Smash Bros. Like, that's how ridiculous he is.
Well, I don't have any
Better.
more healing items.
Yeah, might as well. So this will be new then. You can't understand how this feels. Nice. Knowing that one day, without any warning, it's all going to be reset. Oh. So again, you probably don't believe me. But that one attack you just died to, it's same with Undyne having a saving grace. That is a saving grace.
Oh yeah, that one. It seems like if I can get the timing right, it'd be good.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't have the timing right.
Yeah. That expression. That's the expression of someone who's died 8 times in a row. That's the number of fingers on a spider.
This is on the legs. Do those legs have fingers on them?
But soon. Wait, don't spiders have legs?
Yep. No.
Okay, so you've gotten good at everything except for that wave part, like with the wave of bones.
Yeah, that one's still tricky. The lasers are like, it's always the same. I know the bones are always the same, but it's just not as easy to remember, I guess.
Yeah. Nice. Oh, almost perfect.
Jack.
You were almost cool.
That was almost cool.
When I get a guitar, I'm totally learning how to play this.
Fair enough.
Can you just imagine walking into a mall and you hear this? Like, oh no.
So why do I hear boss music?
Why don't I hear boss music?
That wasn't bad. Attack. Attack. That last jump, I struggle on so much.
Yeah.
What's this one? Oh no, I fell. Sobies? This is not looking good. Even less now. healing hands.
Yep.
Oh gosh. Yeah. So I think you're right. I think at a minimum two streams for sure.
Well, that's minimum, I think. Well, I mean, you could do it in 2. I say minimum just because you're not doing it today. I can tell you that right now.
Based on seeing this so far, I think if it is 2, it'd be like late into second stream.
Probably, yeah. You might also be rusty out in the second one. That expression. That's the expression of someone who's died 7 times in a row. Nope. Wait. That's definitely 9. Sorry. I can't count. I skipped kindergarten. Or was it 10?
Pretty sure it's 9 because you.
Damn it, I just don't know. I just don't know. I skipped kindergarten. I don't know what to start. Rough start.
Yeah. Just wait for,
to be fair, the run that I did, so unlike Undyne where I had a terrible run at the beginning and like get better in the end, with Sans you have to be not perfect but like close.
Right.
So like the only reason I beat him is because I had like max HP for his like first I think 5 attacks and then it went kind of normal from there. So essentially, if you want to beat him, you need to perfect that first attack.
Oh, of course, not this one. It happens.
Also, this time I did not bring spicy fries because I'm not gonna do that to myself.
Maybe next time.
At least with Undyne, you had a chance.
And I clearly don't have a chance here.
Not today, no.
The first part.
Yeah, that last jump, man.
Because I think I hit the ceiling and like I fall back.
Yeah.
Heal.
So when I was doing my challenge run, where I was only using the stick, I only needed to get past Undyne.
Right.
Because Sans obviously dodges your attacks.
That makes sense.
Speaking of challenge runs, John, how about a genocide route with no healing items?
No.
It just declines. No.
Okay, so we're here.
Wait, you don't think you can do it?
I don't.
But it's a challenge run, man. You gotta have faith in yourself.
That was a bad attack. I'm pretty sure this next attack is a tough one, so I'm just gonna have a snow piece.
Well, let me know if you want me to tell you what it is.
So this one is, why?
What were you gonna say about it? Because, you got hit by almost everything.
I was gonna say, it's this one. I thought it was a different one that's way harder, but that one was still tough apparently.
Yeah. So you're on controller, right?
Yeah.
Imagine that with WASD.
Not a chance in the world.
Especially with the moving ones where you're in an open field.
I think I slightly understand the strategy with this one. You have to wait as long as possible to jump.
Yeah.
And I didn't do that.
Also, I like how it says Sans movements grow a little wearier. That's not true at all. He's lying to you.
Why? Yeah, I think that's the last thing I've heard out of Paris.
So it can be reset? Yeah, I think so. You're getting a little bit farther each time. It's usually one attack each time, which is better than nothing. It's better than getting worse, you know?
Why? Is that attack random, or is it my just bad at that one?
No, it's random. I can tell you that it's like those are called Gaster Blasters. And so essentially, if I say, "Oh, the next one's Gaster Blasters," you'll know it's that, but it is random.
Okay.
So you just have to pay attention to which one's happening.
I haven't heard this line.
Look, I gave up trying to go back a long time ago. Oh, nice. You got a good end there. And getting to the surface doesn't really appeal to me anymore either. Because even if we do, we'll just end up right back here without any memory of it, right? Ooh, that was close.
100 dream?
To be blunt, it makes it all kind of hard to give it my all.
He says that does the strongest attack.
No, that's what's funny about it. He says it's making it really hard to give my all, and that's really insulting to the player because it's like you're doing it, you're going through all this like hell, right? And he's like, "Oh, I could be doing better, but you know, I just don't really care." It's like that's the biggest slap in the face. Like, I'm not even trying, and you're terrible.
That was a decent run. Good night. Decent.
That was a good run. That was a decent run. Yeah.
I think it'll be a while till we get one of those again.
You're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You are 13 attacks in, so. That's right. That's the expression of someone who's died 10 times in a row. Hey, congrats! The big 1-0.
Welcome in, Devil Panda.
Let's invite all your friends over for a big shindig. We can have pie and hot dogs and... Wait, something's not right. You don't have any friends.
Oh, no. It's kind of rude.
I mean, you killed them all. I don't know why you're saying that's rude.
Spot me, Undertale. Yeah, you would be accurate in that, that... I don't know what I'm trying to say. I was trying to make a joke, and then I failed.
Are you having a bad time yet?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Let's get a
I feel like you're gonna have a bad time. So, I'm just curious how you're gonna make the episodes because if you have multiple streams of just fighting Sans, like how are you gonna make? Like, are you just gonna cut out the? Because you want to keep your reaction, so you want to keep most of this one.
Right.
But
I think what I'll do is I will cut out like some of the slogging part of it. I'll cut those out. And I'll try to make it all one long video. We'll see how many streams it takes. That's the plan for one of the bosses in Kingdom Hearts 3 that took me 4 streams to beat. And I haven't gotten to that video yet, but it's gonna be a pain to edit.
Well, with Sans, every time you get somewhere new, he says something new or like something different happens. I don't think in Kingdom Hearts that like anything happens.
No,
it's just the same fight, right?
So I feel like with this one, if I don't get further, I'll keep some of it, and if it's interesting, but I'll probably cut it out.
Gotcha.
No, it's this one. Could have been better. I'm gonna attack. Fine. Ah, no. It's like when you go to jump, and then like you twist your ankle and you fall on your face. That's what happened there.
Yeah, is it?
I thought I had. Huh. I thought I had the noodles still. I do have the noodles. Why didn't I switch over?
Because it was on the different page.
Should've waited. Yeah, I learned a bit of the strategy there.
I just saw something funny, but it would really make my life harder too.
It's the next attack. What is the next attack?
Oh, you want to know? I couldn't tell if you were talking to yourself or what was the one you just had?
It was when there's like the platform and it's moving back and forth, and it's not like there's 3 bones in the middle, or bones all in the ground, and then there's like it moves back and forth between the 3 bones.
That one. Yeah. So if I'm reading this correctly, you should have small jump bones, which is like one of it's his first attack.
Okay.
Unless you're farther than I think you are, that should be it.
No attack.
I was looking in your Twitch chat because I realized I had 12,000 points and I could flip the controls.
Oh gosh.
But that would make my life harder too because then I have to sit here with it.
Yeah,
So.
Oh,
it's this one.
Okay, apparently it was.
Yeah, I thought you were farther than you actually were.
So good.
So that was Gaster Blaster. Okay, I know where you are, yeah. So the next one after this is Small Bones.
I could probably jump at the last spin there instead of trying to get it, because it will end before I hit the ground.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the next one's a Small Bones. Next is the bones that are going to be like coming at you from left and right. Yep. Yeah, so now I know where you are. Yeah, for some reason I thought you were farther. I guess I wasn't paying that much attention.
Out of items.
That's how it be.
Set. Dang, one hit.
Hey, you're doing decent.
Yep, time before. Again, 100 dreams. No dream.
No dream, yeah. So you made it to the same spot again as you did that one run that you got to the farthest.
Yeah.
I think his next line was gonna be something.
No,
new.
I think his next line was, it really makes it hard to try my hardest, and then he hit me with the...
Oh, that's right. No, yeah, you saw that. Okay.
Yeah, so I was almost...
You got farther in attacks though because you'd healed. You had to use those healing items. So you got further in attacks, but remember, there's a max of 55, so there is a minimum that you can reach. That expression. That's the expression of someone who's died 11 times in a row. I think he stops at 12 then. I can't remember. Oh, give or take. There's nuisance to this stuff. Nuance. You know what, John? Shut up. Don't think I'll be able to count it very well from here. Okay, so he stops here. Okay. Count for me, okay?
Should I have a death counter? A Saints counter?
You can if you want.
Alright, I'll do it.
I think that'll be funny.
Yeah. I can...
Because then people coming in would know how many times you failed.
Yeah. When I was playing Elden Ring, I had that up for death count.
Dude, I still need to play that game.
Pretty fun.
I played the demo when it was on, like, I went to GameStop and they had, like, you know how they have the demo machines or whatever? I played the demo of it and man, oh, that was fun.
So actually, I'm gonna put it on Sans font.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately there's no Comic Sans anymore. There's just
Comic Sans
Elite
MS,
Rule Sans.
as it says for me.
Yeah, Comic Sans MS is the closest you can get, unfortunately.
And then we'll make it.
Which makes me wonder how Toby got access to Comic Sans, because I'm pretty sure it was not there by the time he was making it.
Who knows? We got Des.
You're up to 11 now.
Yeah.
So once you die again, the next attempt is the same attempt that I beat it.
Okay. So I could just like do the same as you and beat in 12 attempts.
You could. Well, the thing is, I made it to his last attack on this one that you're about to do. So I would doubt it because you're not even halfway yet.
Not a good start.
Nope.
It's that bone attack, man. The middle bone.
Yeah, imagine this with WSD, dude. That's just. I mean, that's not even the hardest one with WSD. There's one later that's like, good luck. You're not gonna win. So while you're getting your ass whooped, I'm curious because I didn't want to force you into this because I mean it's free, but so has playing this game made you want to play Deltarune?
Yeah, a little bit.
Not immediately, obviously, but like once you do other stuff and something.
Yeah, I probably will.
Because Deltarune is a lot more. It's a lot more story driven, I would say. I mean, this game is too. They're both story driven, but it also has majorly different. Like, it's not just Undertale 2.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's not just like the same experience with different characters or anything. It's like completely different. When they're done being poisoned.
Yeah. I wish that would hurry up, you know. But I get that it's meant to be challenging, and so they poison you. But come on, it's just.
Well, it's technically called karma, but I call it poison just because it acts like poison.
Suddenly everything ends. Yeah, I get it. Yeah. Next one is the super ultra beams. I forget.
It's Gaster Blaster, yeah. I call it Gaster Blaster lines because they go on lines of 3, but there's later ones that do not follow that rule.
Attack. These are the mini hops, right? Yeah, it's my. No, it's not mini hops.
They're vertical. I call this vertical bones because they're going vertically. So if you want my advice for that one, because you've died a lot now, essentially you go through the motion, you go to the left from the left to the right, and then as you're going back, when you're about to reach the last lane, just jump up and wait, because it's gonna end.
Between healing again and fighting again.
Well, the next one is small jump bones. It's his first attack again.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I just I'll go with it. Oh, got hit by the very first one. That's a good sign. But then I didn't get hit.
How many times the rest of them?
Yeah, so only getting hit once. That's all good. Let's get back. Oh man, I didn't mean to jump there, but I did. It was no good. Get another heal.
Well, you could just
My healing items. Okay, gave up a long time ago, I get it. Great. One health in
I think you've reached the random. I think you've reached the random stuff now, so I can't really help you anymore. Past this point. Yeah, it's all random. It's different than what I had before. So yeah. Oh boy, you're in the randomness now. Yeah, like I said, he does his same attacks up until a certain point, and then he starts like doing like the attacks you've done before, but he just does it at random points. So once you get to that point again, I can't help you.
He goes in freestyles on you, huh?
But well, that's what makes this incredibly hard. Is Undyne at least had a pattern. He has a pattern for like the first 10 seconds, and then it's like, okay,
Oh, yeah,
let's get to the point. So this is the attempt that I beat it.
I forgot to add a number to the death counter.
Yeah. So this is the attempt that I beat it. So let's see if you can. I mean, you're not even halfway, so I don't know, but it could be. I've seen crazier things.
I am not at 1 HP.
I've seen TikTokers dance.
Now I'm at 1 HP. Oh, that's the first attack I've thrown at him? Wow. Does not bode well.
No, it does not.
Hey, I didn't fail that.
Ooh, hey, you got the end. Nice. That's proof of progress. I mean, hey, the thing with Sans is there's so many people that like they did all right the first time unless they got obliterated by his first attack. But like after that, they kept getting worse and worse, and then they had a couple lucky attempts. At least you're showing proof of progress, so that does bode well in terms of like you probably might be able to beat him on the second stream.
I fell. If I fell a little less, I should probably heal. Why'd I heal?
To survive.
Mistake. Yeah, he had something to do with that. Yeah. So close to being perfect, and then I failed terribly. Now I'm out of health items.
Have you ever tried not failing?
You know, I can't believe I haven't thought of that.
Yeah. I was wondering if you thought about it, because it's a good thing to consider.
You know, you're right.
Oh, I'm always right. I can never be wrong, in fact.
Doing that, look, I want it. I'll be reset. I don't care about your stupid life sentence. You're trying to murder me. I mean, I murdered literally everybody else on the planet, but that's besides the point.
Well, you haven't murdered humans yet. You're only killed all monsters.
Yeah. Oh, it died.
Well,
Yeah,
since you just died, and because I don't have any more dialogue for Sans yet, I am going to do what you do all the time and go to the bathroom.
you know what? That's
So,
fine.
I specifically made sure that I didn't go beforehand so I could do this to you. So I just wanted you to know that.
Thank you.
Oh, you're absolutely welcome.
No, I'll let you know if anything progresses or if I die immediately.
Alright, sounds good.
I doubt I'll get to the part where I was at. If I do in this attempt get to where I was, I doubt it will be by the time it gets back. I had half health at the beginning. That's good. His fifth attack, I can attack. Forgot about that one. I can't remember what his next one is, so I'll just go with the little hero. Legendary hero. Same thing, really. Giga Blast is whatever he calls them. I get attacked. It's all my fault, yeah, I get it. No, still attack. Can't understand how this feels. Yeah, I get it. I'm a terrible human being. Legendary hero. Let's go. I think I got those incidents. I know it's a long time ago. Getting your service of appeal either. If I do, we'll just send back here without a memory. This is part of stuff going. Keep going. I think it all. How do I wait for him? Because it says next thing is new. Stance, I guess.
I have returned.
I am out of new plates. I was waiting so you could read
Oh,
his
are you?
dialogue.
I didn't think you were gonna give it.
I didn't think
right,
either.
great.
I was like, I even said before the fight, you know, I don't think I'll get back to where I was to where he would have more to say. And even if I did, I think he'd be back by then. And I still had to wait for you. So,
No, because I went to go get a drink
that
too.
makes
So.
sense. I'm out of healing items, so.
Oh. Or is it that just a poor excuse for being lazy?
Oh,
Hell if I know.
Should be slow? I don't believe they are.
All I know is, seeing what comes next, I can't afford not to care anymore. That being said, you really like swinging that thing around, huh? Listen, I know you didn't answer me before, but somewhere in there, I can feel it. There's a glimmer of a good person inside of you. The memory of someone who once wanted to do the right thing. Who, in another time, might have even been a friend. Come on, buddy. Do you remember me? Please, if you're listening, let's forget all this, okay? Just lay down your weapon and, well, my job will be a lot easier. Sans is sparing you.
Well, obviously, I have to swing, but
So, I have a question. So you said you're out of healing items? Like you're completely out. You have nothing left. Then I would spare him.
Spare him?
Yeah, for this time.
Okay.
You're sparing me? Finally. Buddy, pal, chum bucket. I know how hard it must be to make that choice. To go back on everything you've worked up to. I want you to know, I won't let it go to waste. Come here, pal.
It's the joyful music, dude.
Yeah, Junction. If we're really friends, you won't come back. Bam, bam, bam.
That's great.
That's where the get dunked on thing comes from. But I said I wanted you to do it then and not like where you had healing items and you had a chance.
Yeah.
I'd rather you have done it then. Because you would have been really upset if I told you to do it when you had healing items, so. Also, instead of spicy fries, I actually have some Chinese donuts with me, so I'm enjoying myself while John gets to suffer.
Yeah. See, it's the point. Nope. In the last attempt, I did that perfectly.
Mm.
Like the heal. The steak fully heals me, right?
No.
Yeah. Oh, but it does do a lot. I see. There's been times where it was like it went to full and then I still lost some. But that's just because I was close enough to get to 92, but I still got hurt by the. So.
Yeah, only the pie and the instant noodles heal you to max.
Yeah, it's all my fault. Oh well.
You know what I just realized?
What's that?
Imagine trying to beat him without the pie or the noodles.
I probably would.
Both things I told you specifically to get.
I probably would have cried myself to sleep tonight.
Like you didn't even get halfway tonight. You could get halfway. You're getting closer to halfway.
Yeah, that was not a smart choice.
Are you out already?
Yeah.
Oh, yikes. Yep.
Like, I feel like that's a rounder I get is when he's, like, starting to talk about how he's given up a long time ago. Sometimes I get a little bit further than that line, but that's usually roughly where I lose it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the desk cannon. I keep forgetting. Whenever I do this, it's because I have to click out of the game.
You take one dilly darn step right there, I'm gonna have to dilly darn snap your neck. And Walls, wouldn't that be a crummy juncture, huh? Do you want that? Do you wish to find yourself to come to a physical experience with a crummy juncture?
Didn't get under 1 HP, so I mean that's something.
Well, it's kind of impossible for you to get under 1 HP, John.
I said down 1 HP. That's what I meant to say, but who knows what I actually said.
You said under 1 HP, and it sounded really funny because like, yeah, I didn't get below 1 HP.
Well, I did die.
You would have been dead.
So
But I don't think
statement
that's what you
is
were
still
trying to say.
true.
But that's not what you were trying to say.
Snow piece.
So a couple times the stream has been lagging there, and the it like stops for a second, and then the music goes like at 2 times speed for like 5 seconds. It's hilarious. So some people have speed hacked the game so that the game actually does go like 2 times fast. Imagine trying to beat him at 2 times speed.
That would be very difficult, I would say.
Well, the platforming would probably be not that bad. It's the bones that would be coming from each side that would be hard.
Yeah.
Especially the blue ones.
It's all your fault.
You stupid piece of shit. Also, next time you die, check Check your stats.
Got it. I don't know why I was waiting. I was like, I wasn't even thinking. I don't know what I was doing. I was like not waiting for it to go down so I could heal. Like I don't know what was going on there. I had a brain fart.
I forgot to ask you when it happened, but how did it feel to get dunked on?
I didn't like it. To be honest with you.
You didn't like getting dunked on?
No, not at all.
So obviously you knew Sans' stuff, but like, did you know that meme?
I didn't
in particular.
know.
Oh, okay. So that was probably really confusing.
It's funny though. It's like, oh, he tricked me. I get it. I get the joke.
Well, he gives you a hint too when he says lay down your weapon, and my job will be a lot easier. His job is to kill you.
Right. That was all table. I have the fire noodles, so as long as I don't lose all my HP, I'll get one more swing in at least.
At least one more.
Time to go. Yes. Should probably heal, shouldn't I?
Yeah, you could. I mean, depends on how confident you are with the next one.
Next one is.
Which I think you're at the random spot
yeah,
now.
I'm at a random spot, so I really can't be confident with randomness.
It's random Nah, you probably should have, yeah.
Probably would have died.
Yeah, no. I think it would have been dead.
Swing.
So do you want my strategy for the Gaster Blaster one?
Probably.
My strategy is to stay near the top because it's easier to fall than to climb. So, and the bottom gets hit more often than the top because he expects you to be at the bottom. Now that can be not true sometimes because it is truly random, but my strategy was the thing that got me through him. So, if you want to use it, then go ahead. But I like to stay near the top.
Attack. Or he's being lazy, I get it.
There you go. I like how you're trying to attack him as if it's gonna work.
You know, I just keep mashing it. Sometimes I get a good attack, but sometimes this happens. And
Yeah.
Attack him.
Well, you didn't exactly listen to what I said.
Yeah. Friendship, oh yeah, blah blah blah.
Are you out of healing?
Yeah,
Okay, well, here we
I've
go.
been out of healing items.
Whoa, you look really pissed off. Did I got you? Did I get you? Got you? It looks like an A in my screen. Well, if you come back anyway, I guess that means we never really were friends, huh? Here. Don't tell that to the other Sanses, okay?
Oh,
Yeah. So the thing he said there was you only would have gotten that if you spared me. So now the next time you attack him, I think he says something different. And just remember to check your stats. I want you to see something.
The stats.
So you'll notice you're at you have 50,000 XP, and look how much XP you need for the next level.
4,99999. Almost 5,000.
Yeah. Did you say almost 5,000?
I was
Did you know how to read?
I was hoping you'd catch that.
Almost 5,000.
Yeah, you know.
Almost 5,000. This man needs
5,000
a
has 4 zeros, right?
kindergarten. Actually, I'll give you first grade math class. But come on, man.
Yeah, I can't. Oh, I need to. No, I'm not ready. I need to make my deaths count.
Hey, I'm getting a phone call.
And I'm getting a phone call. Says, give me a moment.
Give me a moment.
I'm perfectly ready to die in a moment.
Fans is like the type of guy that would just let you have the phone call and then immediately kill you after you hung up.
Yeah. Get a little hero.
Little
I
hero.
know it's legendary, but I said little hero once, and so I always said little hero.
All right, makes sense.
Attack him. Miss.
That's the game telling you to stop being such a noob, John. Ooh, nice!
That's it.
I, the great papyrus.
You did well on that one. Get a steak. Get a nice, juicy steak.
The steak in the face of a person you murdered.
We'll grab still this one now. Attack. When I'm around half, I feel like I can probably live even if I do almost die.
Yeah.
Points of them in a row that wasn't on the ground.
Yeah, like I said, it's random, but there's times like that where you hope that it's in a place that you are.
I'm gonna.
Lazy as he uses one of his strongest attacks.
the last thing I've seen that I hit him, I miss. He's like, well,
So the attack he's about to do is called random crap. Oh, guess you like doing things the hard way, huh?
yeah. Felt like it's
Oh, like a turning point.
Did seem like that. Oh, you jerk! Why would you do such a thing?
Sounds strange, but before all this, I was secretly hoping we could be friends. I always thought the anomaly was doing this because they were unhappy. And when they got what they wanted, they would stop all this. Good luck. How did you... The real battle finally begins. They better try.
Attack.
And maybe all they needed was, I don't know, some good food, some bad laughs, some nice friends.
He really wasn't trying that hard before.
No, that's why I said the real battle finally begins. He wasn't trying the first half, which to me is nuts.
Like, yeah, here's some weak ass throws, so that's like you're in the end game now.
We're in the end game now. Yeah, that's exactly. Well, actually, technically not. That's the you got thing to the halfway point.
Mm. So
But the halfway point is where shit gets real.
Okay. You know, a mistranslation of the line "we're in the end game now" was at one point for someone no hope.
What?
A mistranslation of endgame was no hope.
A mistranslation?
Yeah, they went when they were translating it for some of the other countries that don't speak English. They were wrong and said no hope.
Oh, yeah, everyone's dead. Good luck. Okay, so I'm going to disconnect from the call for a second. My cords are so tangled that I can't even sit back in my chair without the computer flying at me. So I'll be back in just a second.
First try.
Alright. That's not bad. When I left, Discord gave me that stupid thing where it's like, oh, how was your call?
It's
like, I'm not done with it, damn it! I did tell you then that the audio cut in and out, because it did, and they still haven't fixed that after many, many years. So I'm meekly hoping that, that they do something about it.
Oh yeah, it's all my fault. I get it. I fell.
He just wants to remind you that it's all your fault.
Legendary hero. I'm running out of healing items.
Oh man, you're not doing good this round apparently.
Not at all.
You're only on the it's your fault part. Yeah, you're in trouble, man. Because honestly, if you want my honest advice, you basically need all your healing items for the last half. And the strategy I used was saving the pie and the noodles for the last round.
Yeah, I've been doing that way. Like if I'm Those are like the last two items I use.
Yeah, yeah.
Saying I can live, but I will be at 1 HP if I get hurt by Animal. No, okay, I wasn't sure.
Well, you got hit, so.
No one's hope. What if I did?
Chara, stay determined.
No.
Well, that's why.
Because I don't want to stay determined.
You don't want to beat Sans?
I didn't upgrade. I don't think I did an death count update in 2, so I'll put it up to 18.
18, oh boy.
Attack!
So have you considered doing a challenge run of no healing with Sans?
I have not. You know, I think you asked me that, and I said no. And then,
Well, I wanted to see if you change your mind, because I think you're getting better, so, you know, it might be possible.
you know, I understand why you would think that, but in actuality, I think it's safe.
We've done challenging before. I'm sure it's nothing you can't handle. He's only the hardest thing in the entire world of gaming.
Yeah, I always forget about that one.
All of his movesets are essentially the middle finger.
Yeah.
There's like there's some like bones that are like he comes out like this one that's gonna come on the left in a second. It's like so trolly because you gotta hurry up.
But at least I'm doing a little bit better than last time. Not much, but a little. Remember what I said?
Yeah, I don't know if you're an ooh. Well, ooh, wow, okay. I was about to say I don't think you're gonna get as far as you did that one time, but you might get to the halfway point again. But that was incorrect.
I didn't die.
Make sure you had a death counter for that one.
Oh, yeah.
Now we're up to 19.
Right.
Make sure you don't forget again.
Yeah.
Now we're up to 19. That's the amount of fingers on nobody's hand.
Yeah. That's almost the amount of fingers and toes.
In total, yes.
Oh, I was like on the very edge of the attack and I didn't realize until it was too late.
Yeah, that's what sucks about those Gastro Blasters is that they linger even a little bit after they leave, so it's very hard to deal with.
Yes.
I think I'm just gonna stand there and take it.
Oh, I was hoping. I'm not figured out that.
I'm not a pushover.
Attack. Let's not die in this one.
If I ever watch these back, the humming I'm doing to this is probably like a little off because I have a second delay.
Yeah, I missed my platform.
How did you not? Oh, well, I was gonna say how did you not get hit by that one, but then you proceeded to get hit by two. So.
Very nice.
Nice. You didn't get hit even.
It's all my fault. So not looking good since I only have my full heal items left, and it's still my fault.
No, yeah. And it's still your fault. It is indeed your fault. You did decide to become a psychopathic murderer, so.
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
I do gotta rate this game a 2 out of 10 though, because there was no orphanages.
That is good.
Yeah. I believe Delta has an orphanage though.
Jack. Don't murder me, please. Almost murdered me.
Well, you did jump into it. I don't know what to expect. I've heard people actually do that and eat like instant noodles like dry. Like why? Just make them. Stop being so lazy and just spend 5 minutes of your day and make it.
Yeah, lazier than Sans.
Yeah, maybe. I love how he's doing this entire fight with his hands in his pockets. Like, dude.
Yeah, he's not back. There's a couple there that I didn't get hit. Yeah, I get it. Why? I have many items, so I might as well attack.
Yeah, you're not even to the sparring part yet.
Yeah, no healing items, so.
Oh, now you're here. Okay. But now you're on 1 HP. Yeah, it's
100 dream.
might be over. Nope. And you didn't even make it past the first one.
You know, I can hope.
What you hoped and you failed.
So, no hope?
So, hope better, actually.
Yeah, I see.
What I would say.
Get it. Oh, the death cannon. Honestly, maybe one of these attempts I won't nearly forget. I don't normally have a death cannon, so like, if I had a death cannon in most of my games, then maybe I'd be like, oh yeah, death cannon. But, I don't.
Yeah.
I only, like I said, I've only had it for, in my permadeath of Fallen Order in the practice runs, I did a death cannon. My best attempt was 1 death, which was pretty good. And it made me very, very sad. Maybe I could not get hit by that first one, because it's always the same.
You are getting annihilated. You are getting assimilated, dude.
Yeah,
What the hell?
that attack I don't think I'll have to do very well. You know how there's a few of the ones on Undyne's fight that I just couldn't figure out? That's one of these for his fight. My goodness.
Yeah, I saw, like I said, I watched that one person that beat Undyne the Undying with no healing items.
That's crazy.
Well, it's more doable than this guy.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, there are no hit runs of him. Like, not getting hit once. If you get hit once, you have to restart. Which that you can't even, you can practice for, I guess, but some of the stuff he does is random. So
Right.
it's really just sight reading and then also somewhat memorization.
Like, you'd have to memorize his first few attacks.
Yeah, first few and then everything after that. Once you reach the random point, it's just all sight reading at that point. His final attack will always be the same, but his final ludicrous. So.
Dang. How many health items have? Oh, 3. Nice. Oh, I didn't mean to jump there. There's a slight problem with the using this analog sticks and not the mouse and keyboard is that, like, if you're a little bit to the left when going upwards, it's like, oh, you want to go to the left? I'm like, I didn't know.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
overall,
there's certain parts of this fight that, like, you would cry if you had to use keyboard.
Right. Yeah, overall,
specifically his final attack is like it's just like you would rather cry.
No.
Are you having a bad time yet?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay. Well, then he's doing his job right. Wow.
Why have I done this?
So do you actually like Owen Wilson, or do you just do his WoW for shits and giggles?
I actually am not intending to do Owen Wilson's one. I'm just saying the word wow, and it happens to be similar.
Are you sure? Like, you're not exact by any means, but you're definitely like.
It's just I'm sarcastically saying wow.
Okay. Wow.
I do like it though. I had it as one of my bit alerts for a while. I can't remember what he had last said, so I'm just gonna take the notice. I don't care at this point. There's no way I'm winning with just one noodle anyway, even if I did get to the real fight. Why? At least I got to the real
You
fight.
did?
Not far.
You did.
I didn't get to it.
No, you didn't make it. You didn't make it to that one point, but
I haven't made progress yet. But I've not. I'm still not doing words. I hate my headphones sometimes because there's the mic on my headphones. I don't use it because it sucks, but it swings down sometimes when I move my head. It's not meant to. It's just over time it got looser and falls.
See, mine is always, because I use mine. Mine's always down, so I never. I only put it up if it's like if I'm listening to music, I guess, and I don't need it.
Guess I'll take a steak. One of these days I'll win. Say one of these days, not one of these.
Is that day today?
No, that day is probably not today. Like I can feel that it's snowing, especially with things like that happening.
Well, like I said, you're only halfway. Right. The farthest point you've reached is only halfway.
Did you think I'd get halfway today, or did you think I would?
No, I definitely thought this is like 4-hour stretches, so I knew you would at least get halfway. I still don't think you're gonna beat him.
Yeah, unless I just have a god tier I don't think it's
you would need to know what he does, because like his last attack is so balls to the walls crazy that like even if you kind of it's coming, you can still get hit and get destroyed by it. That's how like ridiculous Sans is. To even veterans, I say I'm gonna call myself a veteran because I've played this game like 15 different times. To veterans like me, I still get hit by his last attack. It is almost impossible for me to do a no hit run.
Legendary hero. Gave up a long time ago. I get it, man. I should have jumped. I didn't jump. Second. Like I might as well. I shouldn't just give up in times like this because it's like I can still get practice for the randomness.
Yeah.
I might as well. Like again, when I'm on my last healing item, and I'm not even in the second half of the fight, I might as well just use it. Not even wait for the poison to run out, because
yeah,
like I don't have a chance of winning. With a shot. Oh. Shot. Oh. Really like those two attacks, don't you? Oh gosh. I accidentally hit act. And I was trying to make sure I didn't have any more items. Lots of a whole bunch else. I died. Definitely getting some food after this. I started streaming like, man, I'm kind of hungry. It's not a good sign when you do 4-hour streams.
Of relentless battling, yeah, probably not. Well, you could also just try getting better, and then you could eat faster.
That is true. That middle attack, I still need it. Like, it's hard for me. I don't know why. But hey, I'm not at 1 HP, so... Or under 1 HP, which is really the real win. Well, the real win would be win. But... yeah. got hit by less of those though, which I don't know if that's improvement or not. But didn't do as terrible. I guess now is as good a time as any to talk about future stream plans in terms of the next week or so. So I think today's stream will be the last before Christmas, because Friday I am leaving to go up north to visit my brothers for the Christmas, and then like, there's not too much happening until then, but I think I will just have like a Christmas break, if you will, because I enjoy streaming and all, but I could use some time for myself, as anyone else could.
Well, and you shouldn't be really worried about streaming. The way I see it, like, I'll upload videos until Christmas Eve, but after that I'm taking like, they'll get videos after Christmas, but I'm gonna be taking like a week off of like editing and stuff, which is also why we pre-recorded some podcast episodes for you guys, so that essentially, because both Christmas and New Year's take place on the same day, and this year it happens to be Sunday, and so we're not recording on Sunday.
Right. But tomorrow there should be a new YouTube video. I held it off because I was thinking about uploading a different game in between the last video and the next one, because it's the same game, and I wanted to break it up. But I was like, you know what? I haven't edited something. I should just upload it because I have it up. I have it edited, and it's been like a week since the last one, so. And like to free up some space on my computer.
Speaking of space, this is between me and John, so you guys have no clue what I'm talking about. But I found out what was taking up so much damn space in the temporary files folder.
Oh, yeah?
It was just saved downloads that I had that my computer never got rid of.
Yeah. Oh gosh, I think what I was doing.
And it, like, I don't know why it appeared in the temporary files folder.
Weird. I think if I get hit, I'll die, so. Goodbye. That kind of red. Which makes it true. If I heal, will he just continue to spam me? Or will he be like, fine, I get it, and then attack me?
Yeah. No, you can. This is a time to like heal, okay, if you need to. You essentially, it's a free turn.
Okay. I would like to win if you don't mind.
I would like to live.
I think that's the farthest I've got. Like, that's even with the farthest I've gotten. Yeah.
Did he say something new?
He didn't say anything new, but that was the last thing I heard was him saying, talking about good laughs and bad laughs, good friends, good food, all that good stuff. And then he does a attack that stops you, and then does something else. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I didn't make progress, but I broke even. I really don't like that part of this, like, oh god, it's all over. It's like, if I get hit here, oh well. There's no chance. There's no shot.
Yeah. Well, you didn't.
Alright, well, since I didn't get hit, I might as well continue. Probably the best I've done that one. Still not great. I still got hit. But better than getting hit by every single one of those bones. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, I obviously didn't, but I thought I did. This one I kind of learned to deal with. Okay, maybe not. I should shut my mouth.
You didn't. Yeah, you really just need to shut up, dude. It's like, hey, I think I'm doing pretty good. Oh, it just dies.
Yeah, it's all my fault. I get it. No. It'd be helpful if I didn't do poorly.
So the Toby Fox is so good at making music that Nintendo asked him to be a part of Pokemon Scarlet. Is it Scarlet and Violet? I think that's what it is.
The newest one, yeah.
And so yeah, the newest one, and he made music for that game.
Oh, nice.
Not all of it.
Right.
Like he teamed up with Nintendo, but like that's insane. Going from making like a small indie game like this to growing outside that, like that's nuts. I mean, it was never in question that he was good at music. I mean, just listen to this one.
He really went hard with this game, which I'm not complaining.
Oh yeah.
Cause like
In Deltarune, there's I would say the music is almost at least on par, and then because there's 5 more chapters coming out, it might even surpass Undertale, I think. In terms of music, I mean, from what I've seen, the story and stuff is still awesome, but it's just like it focuses more on story and music than it does gameplay, which I feel like is a decent direction. Because in this one, it's mostly focused on story and gameplay, right?
I would like to not have that happen again.
I would like to not get obliterated, preferably.
I honestly don't care because I don't feel like I should use these, right? But I am at 1 HP.
Yeah, you are. I mean, what dialogue is he
He's
on?
We'll just... Yeah, so there's like one more dialogue after this, and then he spares you.
Yeah.
Which I'm not terrible at it. I'm not great at it either.
Yo, I've noticed you wait a bit too long.
Yeah. I either wait too long or do it too early. Those are really the only options in terms of failing. So, it's either wait too long, do it too early, or do it right. So I do one of those 3 options. Did you know that?
And you choose in the moment which one you want to do, right?
That had the potential of being good, and then I got hit by the the first one because I was a little in the range of attack. That was not as good as last time. So what I thought about when I first started this fight was like, man, that's a really strong opening attack. I was mentioned earlier that there was a boss in Kingdom Hearts 3's DLC that took me 4 streams. It's well known amongst the Kingdom Hearts community that is the hardest boss in the series because each boss in the game, or at least the harder ones, have a move that they save for the end of their fight called their desperation move. The boss in question can just open with that. He's like, I don't want to wait till the end of my fight to do my desperation move. I'm doing it now. And after he does it, after he does his attack, his attacks are harder to dodge. So it's like, yeah, I can just make this fight harder for you if you like. I kind of gave up. Game over.
But why would you do that?
Because I was doing terrible.
Have you ever tried getting better?
No. I decided that I didn't want to get better. It's been a while since I updated the counter. At least 3 deaths. I'm gonna say 3. That's probably not even close to being right, but who cares, really?
The internet, John. The internet.
Well,
cares.
too bad for the internet. The internet isn't a real person.
You don't know that. You don't know who Big Brother is.
How did this happen to me? It's text. You know, I don't want to comment on that one.
You sure about that?
You could not say this. You could just not kill people. That's a thing you could do. I know it's your job and all, but do you really have to do your job? Are we still on this part? Oh god. I saw a brief moment of what he was saying. And this doesn't bode well.
Probably not.
No, okay, I actually thought he was not. Iron Man. I thought he was further, like, earlier in the fight. Like, before he said, it's all your fault. Like, I thought it was further back than that.
That would have been sad.
Yeah, it was. That's why I was saying, like, there's no hope here. But I was wrong. There's still no hope. But it was for a different reason. Attack! Got any sage wisdom other than get better?
Do.
Should probably get some water. I've been out of water this entire stream. Oh yeah, the death count. Wow. Can't believe I died there.
Oh man.
I only got hit by every single attack in his first wave. Thought I could really live that. That was on me. State. Why not?
You seem to be getting worse.
Yeah, that's alright. See, I'll get worse, and eventually, I can't get any worse than that, and so I'll get better.
Sure.
I literally swear I jumped. like slower on the platforms than you are in the air. I don't like that. Well, it's also slow if you just decide to not move. I didn't mean to take the instant noodles, but it's fine. This is like the worst run I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, you know what? It just might be.
Yeah, it's all my fault. I get it. I like pie. Pie doesn't try to kill you. I could have sworn I jumped on that platform. Almost halfway. Oh, this is not progress. I'm gonna go get some water. I need to update the desk counter.
You do that.
I died twice, so just died 27. I'm back.
That did not take you that long.
What?
I said that didn't take you very
I
long.
was just grabbing water, so.
Yeah, but you're slow and you're bald.
Yeah, you know, both of those things are true, obviously, as you can see.
Yeah. I'm looking at your bald head right now.
definitely a good choice.
Wow.
So the water did not help. I'm noticing. God, I'm still here. Like this portion.
Well, you know.
Where I'm just getting worse and worse. That's getting cut out. It's not. It's nothing.
Okay. You sure about that?
I am shy because I'm the one editing the video.
So John, would you call this a casual playthrough?
I would call it a nightmare.
Okay, I was just asking.
What's wrong with
You're not beating him today anyway. It's like you might as well. Might as well have you be in more pain for 5 minutes.
That was Let's say.
And also because you died to Undyne, and every time you died to Undyne, I had to eat a spicy fry. So this is actually my redemption.
Yeah. I can't even walk up to him.
Oh yeah, this is great. This is beautiful, actually. I'm having a great time, honestly.
Like, it's so because I have it upside down, obviously. So like I have the analog stick is on the opposite side of the controller, which I'm used to, and not only that, but up is down and left is right, and it's no good. It's no fun. Oh gosh, I'm gonna die. I'm dead. Forgot to set a time. Where's my phone?
Man, you really suck at this. Do.
I don't have a phone. Hold on, I'm gonna grab my phone so I can set the timer. I'm back. And I can't remember, is it 5 minutes or 10 minutes that I have flipped the controller somewhere?
It's 5, remember?
Yeah. So.
All of your things are 5 minutes. I don't think you have a single thing that's 10 minutes.
I think wood bands are 10 minutes.
Word bands?
Yeah.
5 minutes.
I guess I'm stupid.
Yeah, I don't think you have a single thing that's 10 minutes.
I asked somebody in chat, they said 10 because I couldn't remember. And I think maybe they were doing it to lie to me.
So they trolled you then.
Me. They've been trolling me ever since because I just assumed that one answer was right.
I can also make you lose the glasses.
I
feel like that's at that point.
Why would you do this to me? I thought we were friends.
At that point, it's like you can't do anything. At that point, you have a controller flipped upside down.
I can't see.
All I can bend on. I could ban the in-game action of healing. Oh, I could do so much damage, Steve.
Well,
Man, having 25,000 points is awesome. Or sorry, 20,000 points, not 25.
hey, I made it to the first attack.
Don't count on it.
I didn't say I was gonna win. What? What? Oh yeah, it's right.
Is that you screaming? Or was that you sneezing? I couldn't tell.
Yeah, I'm screaming.
Okay, I was wondering.
Why have you done this?
Well, don't worry, because next is lose the glasses.
At least with that one, my hand-eye coordination is. I mean, it's still impaired because my eyes are impaired.
Oh man.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, we're gonna get in here and be like, damn, dude, your death count is like 37.
What, you died 33 times and you still haven't figured out this first attack? What's wrong with you?
Oh yeah, I forgot. I didn't even notice that you're on your first attack. Yeah, they'd be like, "What the hell is wrong with this guy?" Oh, that's too good.
Like, how do you even get this far in the game, let alone to beat this fight?
Well, I mean, to be fair, he is the strongest dude, but yeah, I guess that's true.
There we go. Yeah, shush. I don't want to hear from you, skeleton man.
Skeleton man.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh, I can't even. No, I'm just going to go for it. It's a struggle to even live. You cannot give up just yet. I can't though. It's the thing. It is possible for me to do that.
Well, why would you do that?
Because I'm in pain. Mentally, physically, and emotionally. All of the pains.
Well, to be fair, you made me in pain last time,
Yeah,
so.
only physically though. Not emotionally, physically.
Mine's 10 squats 1,000. I mean, I guess if people spammed it. Set up time, those are sit-ups, yeah.
I planned to at one point add, like, do dumbbell curls as a routine. But I don't have dumbbells, so that will be an issue.
I've never seen you curse that much, so the no cursing thing I wouldn't.
Yeah, I added the
stuff
and
on.
then I'm like, well, I don't really swear a whole lot unless I'm like extremely angry. Oh, I can put my control the right way around.
Oh, is that so?
Hey, Kitsune.
You don't do it, he says. Oh man, what to do with my 20,000 points?
Why would you do this?
I would. What did you rather me do it today and not the next time you do this?
Guess.
When you're actually getting close to beating him.
Spend all your points today and not in 3 weeks from now when you have the chance to gain more.
I'm gonna do a classic tactic I do. You'll see in a second.
No healing. What's wrong with you? I need it.
Hey, you might be able to do something with it.
That's calculated. heal, I might as well just keep attacking. It's the only thing I can do. I did.
Yeah. And
I can attack and I can die.
I can attack and die. Those are the only options.
Let's add a death to the cannon. Doing 4 deaths this time. But maybe now I can actually start the battle with the controls flipped the right way around. And probably still fail.
Well, don't worry, the glasses are coming soon.
I can't heal, so. If I can't heal, just don't get hit. Simple as that. Right?
Maybe.
Backwards. But I'm not ready. So that thing doesn't seem to care if I'm not ready.
No, not really.
What are you dream? I mean, this is the farthest I've gotten without healing.
That is true.
So if I can just hold on, really. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't speak.
What were you saying? You were saying something there,
I
bud?
wasn't saying anything, actually.
Okay, let's check. Do.
Oh yeah, I forgot to add this. 36 deaths.
Man, you really suck at this. You're only on the first couple decks, man?
That one really gets me. Like, I have to get a good starter or else I'll die on that one, I feel.
Yeah.
I think once I did the beginning attack, was only getting hit once, and that was pretty nice. Doesn't look good to me. Oh, I can heal now. But it doesn't matter. Okay, it's another death. That's the same amount.
So, John, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much of a bad time do you think you're having?
I would say on 1 being the best time ever and 10 being the worst time ever, I would say
Yeah.
a 9.9 out of 10.
Okay, cool. So if I were to tell you to lose the glasses, would that be a 10 out of 10?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. You can do it or do I have to?
Nah, I'll wait.
You gotta do like this.
I'll surprise you.
This will be like a great run, and you're like, hey, how about you lose the glasses?
No, I wouldn't be that mean.
It's all my fault. I get it. No, I missed the platform. Yeah. I sometimes like go up a little bit when I don't want to, and it's like, well, time to die. I didn't want to jump, and I'm like, well, I jumped, and so it's game over.
That's fair.
Oh, come on. Someone did die there. I need to get a hit in. What? Oh, man. I think
Gotta make sure you're not like you pulling out your collarbone, trying to beat Sans, you know.
okay. You have to just make sense to heal here, right?
Yeah, you should always be healing here.
Well, unless I'm already at full health, which is like nearly never gonna happen. But
If you're above like 60 and you only have the best items left, then you shouldn't. But
plateau and level was the farthest I've gotten. I've never gotten past the second one of that part.
Yeah.
Random bullshit ghost attack.
Yeah, the random bullshit. Yeah, I just called it random crap. When I played.
Yeah, I was referencing the Moon Knight meme where he's like, random bullshit go. That's what Sans is doing.
Oh yeah.
You know, one of these days I'll be the perfect start.
That will be the same day you win then, because that's always a good start.
Yeah. I'll just get a perfect run, no deaths, no hits. Hey. It's possible.
Yeah, it's possible. It is possible, but...
Isn't looking good. I feel like it's easier to actually dodge up than dodge down because you're slow when falling off.
For the gasters? No, I mean you can do whatever you want, but I stayed at the top and went down.
With that particular one, I couldn't have stayed at the top because they were almost all of them around the top and middle, and they didn't go to the bottom, so it's like second last.
Well, it depends because it's random, right? It's all random.
Fuck you, this one.
He knows you're bad at it.
Hey, I haven't seen this one.
But that's ridiculous, right? Yeah, you're the type of person who won't ever be happy.
Oh.
Man, you're dead.
I made progress. Not much progress. The progress.
Yeah, you know, progress is progress, as I say.
Oh yeah, deaths. One of these days, man. I'll just get right on. It's actually been a couple of deaths too.
Yeah.
Oh, very easy to do signals, but. That off real good. I forgot that he said I can't afford to let you live or whatnot. I thought that was his last attack before he's like, this is a real fight. So I was like, no, I'm not gonna heal. But
Yeah, no.
almost halfway, which at this point isn't even a victory. almost to not quite where I was already. The way I see it, this first attack, if I die on it, might as well restart at that point anyway. You know? So I'm not gonna heal after his first attack because I don't think it's really worth it at that point. Here I'll heal because I know I will die if I don't. Didn't do it quick enough. Okay, it cannot end now. But it can. Got another, like, 40 minutes of pain.
Yeah.
And then 3 weeks of...
You're throwing in the towel at 12?
Yeah. Because, I mean, like, I don't feel like I'm making any progress at this point. And at that point, I was starting to get tired, and it's like, it's gonna be helpful to try to keep going when I'm starting to get tired, you know? Like, if I felt like I was almost there, which I don't feel like I am.
No, you're only halfway, I think, still.
But even if I were, like, I don't know if being tired is gonna help. Hey, now I 1 HP.
You're not below 1, congratulations.
I get some good old, not getting killed. We'll see. I believe, but you can believe what you want here. too low for snow pieces with the first attack after once the real fight begins.
I just want you to know I'm like attempting to beat Sans myself right now.
So it's a
On Xbox. I'm like watching yours and watching mine is very hard to do.
race.
It is a race. Well, I started way later than you though.
Besides just like not killing.
Problem is with mine, I'm listening to yours, so I don't have sound on mine. Oh, hey, you're getting the new parts. So this gonna, and maybe all they needed was. Oh no, never mind. I thought you were somewhere faster. Oh, it's because you used healing items. That's why you're here.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I had three.
See, imagine that on WASD. Imagine that. Absolutely.
Yeah,
I'm using a controller right
I had
now.
one extra healing item, so I got to see more attacks. So I
Nice.
don't know if that's progress because I didn't get as far, but I had more attacks.
Well, you saw more of his attacks. The problem is, like I said, you get to a point where it's all randomized. So.
But even still, like seeing what he can do.
We got to this halfway point at the same time.
Grab some pie, and I'll be on my way.
How many healing items you got left?
2. But I've just used my pie.
Oh, okay. I have 2 legendary heroes, and I have 2... I both for the pie and the noodles.
Progress.
You'll keep consuming timelines over and over until... Well... Hey! Take it from me, kid. Someday, you gotta learn when to quit. No, damn it!
Died too?
Oh. I died on his last move. That's annoying. That's aggravating.
Yeah.
Sans, I hate your guts sometimes, man. That last attack is so redonkulous.
I'm looking forward to it. 42, life, universe, and everything.
I don't think you're getting there today, man. I have faith in you to beat him, but not today. I don't think you're getting even to his last move today.
Well, you're starting with us. Oh, no, wait. I was used to his, like, when he's throwing you around afterwards. I'm like, how did you start with this? I didn't know you could do that. But no, he throws you down on the ground to begin with, just because that's what he likes to do.
Yeah. I did such a good run, I didn't have to heal until, like, 5 moves into the fight, and then I got absolutely annihilated on his last couple of attacks. Well, that was just a stupid death.
I've had my fair share of those.
I got overconfident. I thought I could do it with my couldn't. God, that was a stupid death. I died to the stupid left and right ones, but I couldn't get it somehow. I had like 20 HP, but I'm like, I've done this one 1,000 times. I can do it.
Yeah, like I said, I've had my fair share of things like that across the games. But like, I know this guys and stuff. I'm good. Then
well, like I said, I played this 15 times, but I haven't battled Sans 15 times. I've battled him like three or 4 times.
Again, same with you. I was confident, even though I shouldn't be.
Yeah. Well, I also just had an instance of the control stick going left when I didn't want it to. So I just took unnecessary damage. Man, I had that one good one, and then now I can't really...
Yeah,
Get back
I've been there too.
Yeah, I know. I haven't got to the point where he's like, oh, let's get to the point yet, but...
Oh, that was a really good start. I only got
80, 80, nice. Oh my god. Just got reamed.
I have a good amount of healing items.
Do you?
Yeah, I have a legendary hero, 2 snow pieces, 3 snow pieces, and the pie and noodles. And I'm halfway.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Well, then 2 attacks you'll be halfway.
Yeah. Oh, he gave me an easy one. I didn't get hit by that.
Nice.
Why? What's wrong with you, man? Why? Why? What's wrong with you?
Oh no, you're such a good.
Yeah, you kept
thing
giving me
there.
the ones that I suck ass at.
Oh yeah. Do, 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 do. I'm getting my ass kicked once again. God damn it. Do, 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 do. You died again?
I should have healed, but I was like, I want more healing items towards the end.
I got to his last attack again, but I died again. I didn't really say anything because you were in the moment, so.
We got like 15 minutes left before I'm done. I don't need a heal, but that wasn't great. I should heal, but I don't actually care that much. A big part of the problem is his karma thing.
Well, yeah, that's how, yeah. I mean, without the karma thing, it would be really easy, though.
Yeah, that's true. I guess the point is to make it tough, and it's like... That's how you make it tough?
Yeah.
I do...
I mean, I'm consistently getting back to his last attack, though, but I mean, it's still like... You don't understand how ludicrous his last attack is, man. Once you see it, you'll go ballistic. Let me know if you do get to a new spot though, because I'm in his second half, and I don't think I'll be able to pay much attention.
Oh man. At least I feel with this one, it doesn't seem like it's hard because it's not hard because it's unfair. It's hard because it's hard, which I do prefer. Some games are like, how do we make this hard? Make it unfair. And like, I don't like that, but this
make it unfairly hard. Yeah.
This is actually like.
If you do play Deltarune, there's a character similar to Sans, but definitely not on his level. So you won't have to worry about like having 3 streams of just trying to beat someone with that game.
Right.
If anything, you'll have someone like you'll have someone better than Undyne, where maybe you'll spend like an hour doing them, but then after that you got him.
Undyne, it took me a little less than 3 hours, right?
Yeah, it was a little less than 3. So I mean, unless you're really bad, the game mechanics are a little bit different, but they're somewhat the same in that game. So it's possible that you could take more than an hour, but I don't know. But what I'm trying to say is you'll never have someone like Sans again, as far as I'm aware. But then again, chapter 5 through 7 hasn't come out yet, so who knows?
And this is like the final boss, so like.
Yeah, Sans is the final boss. Yeah. You have Asgore left, but I mean that guy's a fluffy pushover.
It's definitely gotten better though.
Which one?
One where like they come at you from the bottom and you have to move over to the right and then jump with them.
Oh, yeah.
I'm at 63 health when he's at his I'm gonna spare you moment. And I have...
Damn it! Oh, you serious? That's just the rudest thing I've ever seen.
I understand.
Man, this is fun though, like, for doing this race that I'm doing with you. I obviously know that I'm at a bigger advantage because I played this before, but... No, man, Sans gives me a hard time to this day, and I've played this game for, like, at least 5 years.
Right.
Not consistently, obviously, but...
I should have used Kai, but oh well. Guess I'm healed again.
Well, that was just stupid. Why did I get hit by that? The thing with Sans is you get to a point where, like, you start getting hit by attacks that you know you shouldn't be getting hit by. It's like, I've done this attack 70 times. Why am I getting hit by this? Because the thing with Sans is you need consistency, and, like, I don't know, to this day, like I said, I don't have it. Like, I mean, it's not an easy attack by any means, but still.
That's my last thing. Is this new stuff? No, this is I'm on level with where I've been getting, but I don't think I've got a chance now.
Okay. But you're getting back there, though.
Yeah. So, like, I've mentioned this previously in challenge runs, and I think maybe this one, but I don't think I've mentioned it in this. When I'm on boss fights with, like, or challenge runs that are really tough, like, there's a progression throughout the stream where it's like, at first, I'm doing pretty decent, I'm learning, I'm getting there, and then I get just to a halt where I'm either doing no progress or I'm just worse and worse and worse and worse. And then it goes up, it spikes up, and then it goes worse and worse and worse, and then it spikes up, and then it just continues that trend until I win.
Well, the thing with Sans, though, is remember what I said is that it's consistency, but you try to maintain consistency for like harder moves, and so the easy moves, you're like, why am I getting hit by
Right.
this? You know, it's really kind of aggravating. I'm okay. I'm in the second half now. This last attack, I swear to God, if it kills me again, I'm gonna be furious. And I only have what, 10 minutes or so? Yeah. All right, so that's it. I only have 2 runs left then. This one and the next one. I mean, I have a lot of healing items left. I have 2 legendary heroes, all my snow pieces, and I had to use my noodles, but that's fine. But I have a lot of stuff. This might be possible. It just, can I get past his last stupid attack?
That attack, the second attack is just like, I'm consistent with it. Consistently bad.
I was gonna say consistently shit. That's what you're... I mean, hey, if it makes you feel better, I'm good at that one, but I'm not good at the, what's it called? God damn it. The, I don't know what you would describe. The big Gaster Blasters. I'm terrible at that one. It's in the second half.
Definitely is tough.
Yeah. I mean, it's random, but also I'm never good at, like, seeing the line of sight of where it's gonna go. So I always end up running into one of them. Oh, yeah, this one's botched. Yeah, okay, yeah, screw me. Why? Yeah, okay. Yeah, just get hit by everything, why don't you? Jesus Christ. Oh, there goes my pie that I was saving for the last attack. Yeah, this one's over. There's no shot here. I can tell when a run's just over.
Yeah.
This is one of them. Same with Undyne, I can tell when a run's botched. yeah, I knew that was botched from the beginning. Well, I have one more try. I didn't even make the last attack on that one. That one sucked. That Gaster Blaster one, dude, I just can't do consistently. There's times where I do it. But like you said, I'm consistent at it. Consistently shit.
Sometimes I go a little too far left when I'm jumping along with it, and you get hit, and it's like, damn.
The left and right bones. That's one of the ones that I've mastered, but even still,
I can see that
it doesn't help that
if I had your experience, I wouldn't deal with it, wouldn't have a problem with it, but.
I haven't needed a heal yet, and I'm on a sideways bones one. Ooh. I mean, it's first half at this point. Once you've learned what I've done, like once you have the experience that I have, the first half is nothing. Hey, I'm here too. Woo! Alright, I have a lot of healing items left. Okay, as long as I don't screw this up like I did last time, this should be it. Well, again, assuming I can do that last attack.
That is so dumb.
Oh, the sideways one, or not the sideways one, the one that appeared on the world. Yeah.
I lived.
Were you expecting that?
I was actually. It's like 1 HP.
Oh, yeah, nice.
That's ridiculous, right? I have no friends, that sort of shit.
Okay.
Timelines, I get it.
Right. Oh my god, don't do this again. Okay, that was not great, but it wasn't terrible. Alright, I think I have 2 more attacks left, and then he's full-blown shit mode.
And that day is today. Oh, I made line, but I made progress.
Oh, you're in a new spot? Hang on, give me a second. Okay, and that day is today.
Oh god.
I just love your screaming.
Oh no.
Oh no, it's the blue one. That one sucks, man. I still hate that one.
Yeah.
Because you have to go almost pixel perfectly. It's nuts.
That was the farthest I made it.
That was the first
I
one.
don't think I have time for another run though.
No, you while you're doing your outro or your like finishing, I'm just gonna finish my run here and see what happens. I only have the noodles left, which makes me very concerned because I think he still has 1 more attack after what I'm on.
All right. Well, Ethan is doing his thing, but thank you guys for stopping by. I know it's a slog. It will be a bit before we do another Undertale stream, probably about 2 weeks, as we have next week is the week after Christmas, and we're taking that Tuesday off. I can't predict that far ahead to know if I'm going to be streaming that day, but we'll see. As with the streams for the rest of this week, I don't think I'll be streaming tomorrow the next day, and definitely not Friday to Sunday.
Come on.
Even Monday, it's up in the air. So I'll let you guys know.
Sorry to interrupt. I'm literally at the last attack. I have 20 HP left. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. This is not good. I just got hit again. Nope. God.
I was hoping you would get.
I can't tell you what part. His last attack is so long, so I wanted to tell you what part it was, but I'm not gonna spoil it. But that is that's so stupid, man.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? I got there 4 times today. I'm happy with that.
You know what?
And I started like at 11 or somewhere around there.
Fair. But yeah,
Dude,
the rest of, like I said, I'll let you know in Discord if I stream tomorrow or the next day. I don't know at this point, really. It depends on how I'm feeling. But all that out of the way, that super lengthy outro, I have a hydrate from Ethan. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. You know, you gotta. After all that hard work, you gotta, and all that sweating, you gotta take a sip.
Yeah. Man, I know I'm gonna be sitting here for the next couple weeks. Like, I want to battle him again.
Yeah, no.
But
yeah. So like he said, sorry guys, that Tuesday will not be available. Yeah. I'm taking a week off essentially. I say take a week off, but I'll be uploading, but I won't be like recording or doing any of that stuff. So that next Tuesday though, we will probably return as long as John's schedule allows it. And if he does beat it, then he will beat the Genocide run because after Sands, there's not too much left. But he'll probably end up playing probably do some more games in between, and if he chooses, he can go to Deltarune as well. Which if he does make this a video, I don't know when this is coming out as a video. But if you do want to see Deltarune, because I personally do, and it's free as well, so he's not paying any money. Then let him know in the comments, because that's the best way to tell a creator you want something.
And let me know if you want to see more.
The likes mean nothing. Right. I've learned that from the year and a half I've been on YouTube, likes mean nothing. Right. So. And
also let me know if you want to see more of Ethan and I doing stuff like this. Because this is something we haven't done before.
Besides maybe Power Wash, but that's a
Power
little
Wash, but
different.
it's still with that one. We're both playing the game.
Yeah. Well, and if he does do Deltarune, I will return for Deltarune because there's lots more characters in Deltarune,
Right.
and I don't think he's gonna want to voice every single one. So I will return it there. But yeah, if you had any other ideas, then sure, I'll tag along.
Yeah. Well,
Unless it's a game I hate, then no.
Right. Well, anyway, see you guys next time, and thanks for watching.